Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you're starting to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in it. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Boy, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Looking to throw it on first down. Catch made across the middle by the running back. And uses his speed to pick up solid yardage.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. Ball handed off. Bulldozing his way past tacklers. Brought down after a solid run by the senior.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
See what the call is on 1st and 10. Back in motion now. First down, looking to throw the football. Using his legs on the scramble. Finding space at the 20. They finally get him down, but that is a huge play. Quarterback doing it with his legs.
Well, here's a quarterback that just takes control for himself. Picking up some nice yards when nothing else is there. This guy's a real threat.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. The DB is backing off from the line now. Fights off a defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers. You come out in the playoff game, Kirk, no signs of rust for the offense immediately.
Yeah, no jitters at all. After the layoff, I wondered how they might be able to come out and communicate, and they actually just the rhythm to the offense. But they did not hesitate. They set the tone early. Now they got themselves a lead.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. Testing the right side here. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Snags the quick throw. Zero running room. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver in motion now. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Catch made on the left side. They've got him, but that completion good enough for first down yardage.
Good job here by this offense coming up with his first down on that 3rd down play. They knew they're going to have to deal with a lot of pressure, did their job, gave the quarterback time. They convert, and listen, you're down early in this game. Every possession matters. You need points on this drive, and they're able to have that chance now with that conversion.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, this is what I love to see from a defense is the linebackers are scraping, doing their job, but you need help from the secondary. And when you have aggressive tacklers on the back end, you got a great defense. This time, the secondary makes the difference.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Movement here from the tight end. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Makes the grab. It's Fuentes. They bring him down quickly, a short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Shotgun formation here on third down. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
It has been a tough first half in this playoff game for this offense. They cannot get anything going through the air. Not only are they down the scoreboard, but there's really nothing to build around as we get ready to go into the second half.
They'll kick it away here. Fielded near the 20. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. The Auburn offense trots back onto the field. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. Let's see if they can do it again. The gain moves the ball to the 34.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
The gain makes it second and medium. Pre-snap motion from the receiver. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. Makes a quick catch. They stop him at the 47, but that's enough for a first down. They bring him down, but the junior quarterback showing off the cannon.
That's what makes this tight end so dangerous. You can flex him out into that slot position. He shows you his versatility. He can be an inline guy that can block, but here he shows you what he can do with his hands.
Defense is coming after him. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
Boy, they're making this offensive line really think and communicate. Bringing different blitzes. This time the outside linebacker gets to the quarterback and comes up with a big sack for the D.
The offensive line will have to regroup after the sack. It's 2nd and 13. There's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And they bring him down. That's a very solid gain, but still well short of the marker.
You know, these kind of routes are always great for receivers who do a really good job of yards after the catch situations. And they're easy completions for the quarterback.
Now it's 3rd and long for this offense. Football right at midfield. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Stop at the 43. This offense picks up another first down.
The quarterback sees that this defense is dropping way back in zone coverage, so he does the right thing. Gets it underneath to that drag route and picks up a first down.
So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He stays alive. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's complete. What a grab by the receiver right near the sideline. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. He'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
It's an out route, the catch made. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Chris, I think you got to give all the credit to the wide receiver here. Man-to-man coverage on an out route. That is a tough ask. Good inside move on the stem to separate from the defender, and a great throw by the quarterback near the sideline.
That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. Fires it to the wide out. Caught near the goal line.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver. That is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Here comes some more big bodies out for the defense. They'll try to run it in on first and goal. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, it is tough to run the football inside this 5-yard line. Give all the credit to that defensive line, eating up those linemen, allowing the rest of the defense to fly to the football for that short loss.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. Tight end goes in motion before the snap. Line for the end zone, running it right up the gut. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Auburn. So with playoff pressure, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Last drive stalled. They're forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. Breaking free at the 35. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
Well, That's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter and set something up downfield.
Second down play coming up. Offense looking to throw the ball. It's a short completion to the big tight end. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
That completion sets up an important third down play. Dropping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Can't hold on. Good defensive play, brings up a fourth down.
Boy, this defense has been incredible all year long, and they continue to be that way in the postseason. Just getting after this offense, whether it's putting pressure on the quarterback, great coverage downfield. Right now, they are dominating this game.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. This group has been clicking. They've really built momentum. Can the defense make adjustments? Come up with a stop here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right. And he's in the clear down the right side. End zone ahead. The 10. Touchdown, Tigers. Made the defense look slow that time.
What a well-designed play here by this offense to get the ball to the gifted tight end. Of course, he's got the size, but here he shows you the speed that he has in outrunning the secondary into the end zone for a big touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. Getting set to kick the ball off now. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And the North Carolina offense is back out there on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football, and now it's second down.
Well, this quarterback and his receivers have got to get on the same page. They've got to find a rhythm if they want to move the ball down the field.
Now it's second down here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. Crossing the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Finally tackled out at the 19, and just like that, the offense has moved into the red zone.
I love how they're using the receiver here in motion. With a weapon like this, just get him the football. Simple throw for the quarterback. He's got all that speed built up. You get him the ball out there in space with a couple blockers, and you get big plays like this right here.
Looks over the middle, and that's complete. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Second down after that completion. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. Third and long. Dropping back. They're going to throw for the first down. Goes to his right side there for the completion. They make the stop just short of the first. Looks like inches to go, and now fourth down. So we reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense trying to get something going here and cut into this lead before halftime. They need less than a yard for a first down. They'll go for it on 4th. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. They're going to go for it here on 4th and inches. A pop pass on the jet sweep. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. And the Tar Heels hustle to the line to run the hurry up. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. And he scores. Touchdown, UNC. They're set now to try the PAT. Point after is good. They're down 14 now, 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. There was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Quarterback looking to scramble. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
Well, he was close to getting to that corner and picking up some big yards, but the defense does a good job of getting him out of bounds.
What's the play call here on 2nd down for this offense? Linebackers making some adjustments now. They bring him down to the 32-yard line.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the 4th quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
It's 3rd down for the offense. They'll try the option play here. He'll toss it to the back, and he will be stuffed for no gain. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. And here comes the punter onto the field. The fair catch made at the 25-yard line. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That's caught. It's Fuentes. They bring down the receiver, but that's a nice gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. He's escaping the pocket now. And he's got it. They bring him down, but not before a huge gain. Moves the ball to the 40-yard line. They move the 6. They're going to the line here on 1st down now. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And that one's incomplete with just 7 seconds left on the clock.
That ball just seemed to sail on it. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Here's a shot toward the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Tar Heels offense is back out on the field. Off the play fake, looking to throw. It's a quick grab. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Second down after that previous play. Oh, the reverse. They bring him down at the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, we're seeing this more and more where wide receivers are getting involved in the running game, both here in college and also up in the NFL. I think it's due to plays like this one right here, and it's not going to change anytime soon. Excellent play call.
Defense stops him, but that's a solid gain.
Hat on a hat up front. Good job of opening up the holes. Anytime you get positive yards on first down, that's a win.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. On the run here. Lets it go. Caught near the sticks. It's Fuentes. Not much after the catch, but it is good enough for a first down. And the Tar Heels are moving quickly down the field. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to float this one to the right side. Touchdown, Tar Heels. Trying to come all the way back. And now to try here for the extra point. The extra point is good. They're down by a touchdown, 21-14. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. That's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Christine, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaks loose at the 40. And he's brought down, but he does have enough for the first down.
Ooh, how about that offensive line? That's just getting a hat on a hat, opening just enough room for the back to be able to get through there for a big gain.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They've got him after a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Trying to create outside the pocket now. He'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. One of those critical 3rd down plays coming up. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Running with purpose. Tackled at the 33. That's good enough for a first down.
Well, they continue to play good football up front. A nice run, nice conversion here, and most importantly, working with that lead, you keep working that clock. You're trying to advance to that next round of the postseason.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Another big play by this offense, and it continues to be the pass game. Between the offensive line, the receivers running good routes, and this quarterback making really accurate throws, they are dynamic and a tough offense to stop.
Auburn now operating in the red zone. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Dumps it down to the back. Caught. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. They'll hand it off. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn. And they'll set up with a PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Is back out there on the field. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Across the 40 now. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Past the 10. Touchdown, North Carolina. Still plenty of life left. Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the point after gets them within a touchdown, 28-21. Now they get set to kick it away. And here's the fair catch by the return man. Offense on the field to take over. And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Stop out at the 39, but good enough for a first down.
How about the offensive line here? Just a hat on a hat, opening up just enough room for the back to squeeze through there for a nice gain.
It's a strong run. Keeps the drive going. First down now. We go with a direct snap. Already got the first down, but looking for more yardage. Brought down, but not before he gets into enemy territory at the 49.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
It's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
A gain makes it second and medium. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Deep shot caught out of the 15. into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers. And they'll set up for the PAT. With the extra point, the lead is 14. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback. They'll start at the 25. And one final play before the end of the quarter. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the third quarter of play.
North Carolina, 21.
Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. They'll run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, they keep trying to run the football, and they keep getting dominated at the line of scrimmage. That has been a theme throughout this entire game. We've talked about it earlier in the game. It's not changing at all. They've become one-dimensional, and I think it's allowed this defense to really lock in on that quarterback.
Second down, we're going to throw it. That's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact, no flag, brings up third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's got it for a big gain. And a big game before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
I love to see this team fighting the way they are. Picking up a first down on that third down shows you they still believe. They still think they got a shot to come back and compete in this game.
And the Tar Heels are on the move here. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line. Offense getting set. It's second down. Back to throw again. The pass rush closing in. He's got a man down the middle. They bring him down, but an explosive play by this offense. Big game. And the Tar Heels will crank up the tempo. Snapping it from the red zone now. Looking to throw. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side.
Wow, they get positive yards here. You have a sense that they wanted a little bit more with that pitch and catch.
Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Quarterback looking to throw it on second down. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now third down coming up. They convert here on third down in the red zone. This is a 4-point type of play. Touchdown or field goal. Out of the gun now on third down. Touchdown, Tar Heels. And the comeback continues. And now they'll set up for the point after. The extra point is good. Cuts it to a 7-point game, 35-28. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return man decides to signal fair catch. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. This game just got tighter. The temptation might be to sit, and he's looking to make a big play downfield. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, I'm a big fan of the RPO, but it is a dangerous play for the quarterback. You got to make the right decision. On this play, it just seemed like he was a little hesitant, unsure, and it cost him here with an incompletion.
So second down after the incompletion. They're going to run it here. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Offense will try to convert a third and long from the 27 and see if the defense brings the blitz. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. He'll take a deep shot here. Oh, and he's got it down inside the 20. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Kirk, this quarterback told us this is my time to shine, a playoff game. He has gone out and backed that up so far.
Yeah, he's done everything that's been asked of him and more. Just a great job of getting into a rhythm. Really tough to defend. Right now, the defensive coordinator, you can see him down there. He's throwing his headset. He's frustrated. He's got to come up with some new wrinkles to try to slow this guy down.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. That one bounces through the end zone, so they'll start at the 25. And here comes the North Carolina offense back out onto the field. The passing game was so effective in the last possession, right down for a touchdown. We'll see if the defense can make adjustments. Caught quickly. That's a big game before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks, more than enough for a first down.
But you get some positive yards in the opening play of this drive. They need 2 touchdowns, so anything to move them closer to that first touchdown is always going to be good.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to scramble. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Incomplete, so it's second down and 10. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. Catch is made down the middle. An explosive play moves the ball across midfield, spotted at the 38. And the Tar Heels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Looking to throw yet again. Tries to get it to the running back. Falls incomplete. A lot of heat on that throw. Important second down play coming up. Back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. Makes the catch downfield. They stop him at the 22. This offense in great scoring position now.
Hey, it's a nice gain here, and they get the first down to stop the clock. But late in the game, trailing by a couple scores, these receivers have got to be thinking about getting out of bounds as often as they can to preserve that clock, to give them a real shot to come back to win it.
And he's out of bounds after gaining decent yardage.
Boy, Chris, great timing here with the quarterback against that zone defense, waiting just at the right time to deliver it into that window to pick up a nice gain.
And the Tar Heels are looking to take advantage of this red zone trip. Makes a quick grab. There's a loss after the completion. That's a good play by the defense.
Interesting call here, Chris, with a screen pass in the fourth quarter late in the game. I think they're expecting the defense to get upfield on the pass rush, but give the defense all the credit. Recognizing it, almost really anticipating that this screen was coming, and then rallying to the ball.
Trying to extend the play. Scrambling around now, looking downfield. It's complete. What a grab near the sideline.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
And the Tar Heels hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Touchdown, UNC. A strong fight back. That's an important score. We got one possession game now, Kirk. This game on.
It's game on, and now it's about this defense coming up with a stop. Everybody in the stadium knows that they're going to run the football and try to milk the clock. So what can your defense do to ensure they don't do that successfully?
Lining up to try the extra point. PAT up and good. They get a little bit closer. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. This one will be fair caught. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Use the running game to chew on this clock now. They bring him down just short of the marker, inches away from a first down.
Chris, good job here on that stop, but remember the ball is inbounds and the clock keeps moving here late in the game and you're trailing. As a defense, you got to start thinking about utilizing those timeouts. You got all three to use. At what point are you going to start putting those into play?
Come to the line for second down and very short now. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. Looks like Auburn will have the first down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. A solid run, good for first down yardage. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff.
You know, in that era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
Here's the second down play. He hands it off from the gun. Ball carrier brought down, but a flag's on the field. Let's check out this call. So that offensive penalty will be declined by the defense. They're happy to take the result of that play. Now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with the perfect call on this important play coming up. Now from the 40, the offense faces a third and long to keep this drive going. As a design quarterback keeper. fighting for yardage, but the defense stops him just short of that first down marker. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here. Organize and preserve as much clock as possible. Leading here late in the game, they'll keep the offense on the field, trying to keep possession and stretch the lead. Receiver makes the catch. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks.
Risky call here by this offense. I thought the quarterback might wait a little bit longer for him to take his route beyond the sticks, but he gets the ball out of his hands. How about the job by this? first down.
Offense stops the clock with their second timeout to talk strategy.
Timeout, Auburn.
So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the offense will just take a knee.
This has been a great game and a great opportunity for this offense to show what they've been all about all year. They win today, and they advance to the next round.